Now, the deadline to file your taxes is midnight this Wednesday. Accountant Nicole Bononi-Wilson is joining us via Zoom this morning to walk us through the most common mistakes that tax filers tend to make when they are rushing to finish their returns. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jen, for having me back.
All right.
I have to ask, did you get your taxes in?
Ours have been completed for almost 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that we've been that quick in the past, and I'm sure yours are already finished as well. You know what you're doing, so you can do them quickly.
Yes, occasionally, but my father, who's also a CPA, I still have him double check me to make sure sometimes.
Oh, man, I need to have a CPA in my family. All right. So let's walk through, people get rushing, they're trying to get all the paperwork, the W-2s, everything together. What are some of the most common mistakes, beginning with really just kind of the deadline itself and making it?
Well, like I tell everyone, don't panic. Don't rush. You can file an extension, and that gives you an automatic granting of time till October 15th. But you really want to make sure that all your income forms are being properly claimed. You're taking all your credits, your deduction. The only caution that I give you is that if you do file that extension, note that it is an extension to file, not an extension to pay. So you still need to run an estimate and get your taxes paid in by that April 15th deadline.
Do you find that a lot of people, particularly if they're preparing their taxes on their own, that they end up missing deductions because they're rushed? And as a result, it ends up costing them money, right?
Very much so. The IRS actually, what I see more than the deductions is not all the income being properly claimed. And one thing I always tell my clientele is that go on and make a tax pro account through idme.gov. You can actually download what is called your wage and income transcripts. Those wage and income transcripts were usually updated around May. And again, let's be honest, we all misplace a W-2 or a 1099. It happens throughout the year, but it will show everything that's been reported to the IRS. In addition, the IRS has a computerized system, which usually doesn't come out 2 to 3 years. And if you're like me, sometimes I can't remember what I ate the night before for dinner.
Right. Yes, you're right. You are so right. Any other last-minute mistakes that people make when they're filing?
Yes. Again, looking for those above-the-line adjustments to reduce your overall income, not necessarily your standardized or paying the taxes in. In addition, getting what is called your account transcript. Again, create that online profile to pull it. People forget or they think, oh, I paid this in already. A year is a long time to remember. So they claim more taxes than they actually paid. And then you get hit with additional penalties and interest again, which with the IRS, it accrues daily, that interest.
Yeah, and that's one, making sure you sign your return, because that is a mistake I know that I almost have made a couple of times. But if you still owe, so you still have to pay, would you explain how you go about getting an extension if somebody just feels like there's no way they can get it done by midnight Wednesday?
Yes, there is an automatic form, and I'm going to tell you, certified mail, some form of tracking. You just fill it out, you mail it in, and it's an automatic 6-month extension for those last-minute procrastinators, like I call my husband.
It's a good thing he has you. Nicole, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Jen. Have a great day.